Hey Aquarius, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings, and it is that time of month where we're looking ahead at next month. So, seeing what's going on for you in July, okay? Please subscribe to the channel. I know I sound like a broken record, but I really, really do appreciate all your support. Being such a small, non monetized channel, every little bit does really make a difference. Every single like, comment, and subscribe. So please do those. I really appreciate that. And this week I've got the I Don't Care Oracle. Okay. We also have the Love Angels Oracle. And the Lenormand deck I am using, we have the Slavic Folklore Lenormand. Okay, so getting into it for you, Aquarius. Starting off with that I Don't Care Oracle, and we're going to split July up, start, middle, and end. See what's happening for you. Okay, Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius in July? Start, middle, and end of July for Aquarius. These cards do not want to shuffle. It's a brand new deck, guys, so it's very slippery. Start, middle, end of July for Aquarius. I'm definitely seeing similar energy between your all the air signs this month. Okay, starting July off, firstly we have do not panic. Okay, so really needing to control our emotions, our reactions to our emotions, because we're also seeing box with the pillow, which does sort of talk about, getting our emotions out in healthier ways rather than, reacting in panic or frustration or anger or whatever that is. Actually needing to really slow down and stop and think things through a little bit more at the start of July. Get those frustrations out on your pillow, get those emotions out in a healthy kind of way. Whatever that emotion is that's popping up for you at the start of July here, Aquarius. Don't panic. It's totally normal to feel that way. It's just a matter of, I feel like for a lot of you, this do not panic energy is like there's more to the situation than you first may realize. So, something happening where, I keep getting frustration with this box with the pillow energy. Something happens where your initial reaction is to, be frustrated, react and get angry or something along those lines. But do not panic, because once you actually stop and think about that and see the deeper levels to that situation, you may realize that there's a lot more than that initial reaction. And if you react in a bad way, obviously you're not going to get that extra layer of information, but we'll clarify that here for you. Okay, start of July for Aquarius. What's going on at the start of July for Aquarius? Relatively straightforward message here as well, continuing on that do not panic kind of energy. Firstly, we have the lily. We also have it's the club in this deck, but it is the whip in the traditional deck. And we do see the tree as well for you here. Okay, so straight away the tree is showing us that we need to react in a grown, kind of more mature kind of a way, really, really taking the time to, get in touch with our emotions on the subject, whatever's happening for you here at the start of July. That the lily really does talk about, emotional intimacy. So really assessing your emotions. And, there is this other layer here where, with the whip is actually conflict. So conflict within yourself, feeling like, I feel like your automatic reaction is, oh, conflict. This is something I need to address. This is tension. This is trouble. This is drama. But the lily actually shows us to come at that conflict with kindness in your heart. With a sense of finding the emotional connection here that to override that panic, that conflict within you that arises, really approaching it from a more mature kind of way, really looking at it as though, hang on, is the best solution to the problem here to panic, to, be frustrated, to lash out? Or should I approach this conflict with a little bit more, kindness, emotional, you know, intimacy, like knowing my emotions a little bit more, understanding the emotions behind the thing a little bit more. So I do feel that there is this deeper level to whatever's going on, where once you actually do sit back and assess the connection with emotion, the conflict disappears, the drama disappears, and you're really able to approach it in a much more mature way. So it's the way that you're, approaching emotions at the start of July here, really needing to sort of take a step back and assess the emotions and assess, how can I actually do this or react to this in a healthy way rather than a negative way where I'm like lashing out or taking my frustration out on somebody, or reacting in anger. Is there a deeper layer to something going on here that I really need to sort of think about in a wise kind of way? But I do feel as though that's pretty straightforward. That's pretty much that message. It's not telling me what this is about. It's just, obviously it's going to be a bit different for everyone within the collective here, but it's just really asking you to pay attention to deeper meaning to things, to a deeper layer of things, and not, even if things do seem like there may be a bit of conflict, a bit of drama initially, to really don't panic, because there may be more to the story. All right, the middle of July here, we do see, I don't care to be perfect. All right, so not worrying about if every little thing that you're doing is perfect. Once again, go out and get some fresh air. So we see someone spacewalking there, but it's like I don't care to be perfect. I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to do everything the exact right way. Sometimes I do need to just go and get some fresh air and reassess situations. So it does feel like it's a little bit, ongoing. So if you do, still lash out, react in a way that you're not really happy with, do you know what? It doesn't really matter that much. At the end of the day, it does carry on, and it gives you this time to find some space for yourself and get some fresh air and really think things through a little bit more, and how can you actually mature in the future and act more maturely about these sorts of things in the future. So for some of you, you may find it's a sort of ongoing thing here, the start to the middle of July. It may be interconnected there. But plenty, even if you make a mistake and still react, that's fine. Get some fresh air. You don't have to be perfect all the time, okay? And allowing yourself that space to know that, everyone makes mistakes, and everyone, nobody is perfect 100% of the time. And if they are, they've got some issues, honestly. How boring would life be if everything was perfect all the time? Okay, Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius in the middle of July, please? I keep getting drawn to what I'm seeing for you at the end of July. So it feels like there's something going on at the end of July that's going to be quite interesting here. Yeah, so following on from that, go and get some fresh air kind of energy. You don't have to be perfect all the time kind of thing. You are sort of moving through the month into a much better space within yourself. I feel as long as you are giving yourself that space to breathe and work through things in your own kind of a way here. We do see the heart coming through first here. So, there is this, loving energy. There's still people around you that, they love you and they care about you. And you need to love yourself as well. I feel like this is, I don't care to be perfect. I love myself regardless of how imperfect or perfect I can be. It's giving you that forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for any mistakes you may have made, and realizing that it's all just part of the experience, and you can love yourself even if you have made mistakes, and you can forgive those mistakes. You don't need to be perfect. You can love yourself anyway. All right, we do have the child here, so this is really talking about embracing it, come what may, no matter how, there's always the opportunity to grow and evolve and learn from those mistakes. Okay, Aquarius, the child is the beginning. It's a brand new beginning for you into being able to act more maturely in the future, to learn from your mistakes, to actually embrace those mistakes as a learning opportunity, knowing that I'm just a child and I'm just a babe in the woods. I've got all this growing still yet to do, and it's all part of the adventure. Okay, being very playful and just having fun with it. Even if I make mistakes, do you know what? Part of the experience. It's all but part of the adventure. We have the ship there as well, so definitely seeing some sort of new beginning, some sort of new adventure coming through for a lot of you. I do feel as though for some of you here, whatever this is, it's like, do not panic. You feel as though you're making, I'm getting a lot of you feeling as though you have made a mistake or you are making a mistake, and the opportunity to learn from this mistake is actually the adventure, is actually the new journey that you're beginning here. And if you didn't make that mistake, if you were 100% perfect, you wouldn't actually have this brand new beginning coming in for you, this new journey about to start here. So I do feel as though for some of you, there really is this energy of, once again, not only that distance with the ship as well, with that getting some air, taking yourself aside. For some of you, you may need to, even travel and go away for a weekend away, just to get away from it all kind of energy. But it really gives you this brand new opportunity to move forward into the future in a brand new kind of way, to create some distance between the mistakes you may have made and the version of yourself in the future that has learnt from those mistakes. It's a really interesting journey coming in for you here, and once again, life is an adventure. It's a really big adventure coming through here for you, Aquarius, that you are going to learn a lot, mature a lot, grow a lot from these experiences. And overall, as long as you love yourself and have this sense of, wow, this could actually grow into something amazing, regardless of where it's starting from. This could actually grow into something really amazing, because I'm just getting this example of, like mushrooms, right? They start off in the dark, dank spots and they grow into this awesome thing that can be food, it can be psychedelics, it can be poison, it can be whatever you want it to be. It can be a lot of different things. And some of them are really awesome. And this is that journey for you here, that, you're looking at it at the start of the month. You're kind of looking at things like, oh, did I make this big, huge mistake with my life? Did I do something wrong? But then you kind of, as you're moving through the month, you're taking some space away from the problems and the mistakes you may have feel as though you've made, and kind of realizing that, no, do you know what? This is just an opportunity for me to start over and have this brand new beginning and learn from those mistakes and be the person that I want to be, and really start this journey to you know fix fix these mistakes that I've made, and start a brand new journey where I'm not going to make those same mistakes again. I don't need to be perfect, but you know what, I'm going to just love the opportunity to, you know, go on this journey or go on this adventure. It's like it does feel kind of really exciting for a lot of you here, and for some of you, it does feel like it's going to be bringing through some big kind of changes in your life. So, you know, with this do not panic energy, I do feel that you know, your initial reaction may be to panic because there may be something happening in your life that you're kind of like, oh, I don't know how to deal with this. Something, you know, big getting changed around your life here. I do feel that this do not panic energy. It may be something along the lines of, you know, like, oh, just out of nowhere, I've lost my house situation, or you know, I've left a relationship. Did I make a mistake with leaving this relationship? Did I make a mistake by, you know, moving to a brand new city? But then as the month goes through, you're kind of realizing, do you know what? No, this is actually like a huge adventure for me and a brand new opportunity to, you know, start over and journey through life in a totally different kind of way. So, you know, rather than seeing it as, wow, this is like conflict, this is like, oh my gosh. As we move through the month, we're realizing, hang on, this could actually be something really cool. I'm gonna pursue this, because especially at the end of the month, we're seeing, no, don't turn back. Okay, so whatever this change is, there may be something happening at the end of the month that's trying to ask you, oh, come back to how things were before. And you're like, no, no, don't turn back. I'm no turning back now. You know, that house fell through. Don't turn back now. Something better is on the path ahead. Okay, and you're kind of realizing that, like, no, if you know, if you've left a romantic situation, no, I'm not going back to that, because I'm realizing that this journey is just beginning for me, and it's taking me down this brand new path that is this adventure, this something brand new for me, and it feels like, you know, this don't turn back now. It feels like it's you know, it's coming through very strong. No, don't turn back. You know, proceed on this journey. Okay, it may be daunting. Take the chance. That just flew out. Okay, the clover just flew out here. Take the chance. Take the risk. It might feel like it's a risk. It might feel like it's a big, something big, you know, that you're investing in here, but it's worth the investment. Okay, extra clarity for Aquarius for the end of July, please. Another one just flipped over here. We've got the fish, abundance, wealth. That's where this path leads. Okay, so it might be very daunting to realize, oh, I've got to start all over. I've got to, you know, walk this new path. I've got this big thing that's happening. Don't turn back, because at the end of this new path, take the risk. It's going to pay off. Here's the abundance, the wealth, more money. Okay, and one more for Aquarius for the end of July, please. The cross, destiny. This, you know, it may feel like some heavy burdens, you know, associated with this. You may be feeling a bit burdened by this big thing happening. You know, like, this is why we're seeing the do not panic energy. You know, it might feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, but it's worth the risk. It's worth the risk. At the end of this new path, this adventure is going to be the adventure of a lifetime. I feel like this is going to pay off for you in big kind of ways. The cross really does talk about your spiritual self, your, you know, your religious side, if you're religious, or spiritual, of course. But destiny. This is what fate has in store for you. Trust the process. Have faith that this path is worth walking. Okay, have faith in yourself. Love for yourself. This could actually be something that ends up being really big and positive for you. Really abundant path for you to be walking here. Okay. Anything else Aquarius needs to know about July? Anything else Aquarius needs to know about July, please? Oh, I love it for you, Aquarius. Okay. True love. This is what's down that path, Aquarius. Whether it's actual love from a person, love from a career, love from a new situation, love from moving towns, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. So wherever this path is leading, it's leading you to your true love, finding true love in some kind of a way. Like I said, I feel like for a lot of you, this may not be connected to a person. It may be like finding a true love of yourself, finding a true love of a new job, of a new location. Could be a lot of things here. This path is leading you towards, the love of a lifetime. Could just be that money that's at the end of the road here. Okay, patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this to manifest. So patience. It may take a little bit longer than you're wanting, but and that's why patience as well, especially with that. Do not panic. Do not panic. This may be one of those things where you're, at first glance, it seems like it might be, oh my gosh, this is crazy. What's going on? This is scaring me. Don't panic, because with a little bit of patience, we can see this is all working out really beautifully for you. Have faith. Once again, that cross energy, have faith, destiny is in store here. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this flourish. All right, so have faith. Everything is working out in a really beautiful way for you here, Aquarius. And I feel like at the end of July, you may be on a totally different path to how you start the month. And, come the month after, August, you may actually really start to see where this is taking you, and it's somewhere completely brand new. That when it initially happens, your initial reaction is like, panic. So don't panic. It's all happening for a really beautiful reason here. Okay, have faith. Have faith that it's all working out in your favor. All right. But that's what we have for you, Aquarius. You're more than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. And hopefully we'll see you all again soon.